I hope, Isha, I'm audible to you now. Isha, if you can hear me, can you please start your video?
Hello, sir. I can hear you now.
Okay, you can hear me. Please, okay, started your video perfectly fine. We can see you as well now.
Okay. Sorry, there might be some disturbances as I am still
It's
hospital
okay.
right now. And
We're still on
so
time.
there might be some kind of
Hello, everyone.
yeah.
I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm delighted to welcome you to today's exclusive fortnightly session titled Stress Less, Enjoy More, Practical Anxiety Hacks for Students. This session is specially designed for students from grades 3rd to 12th to help them understand practical tools for managing stress and enhancing well-being. I'm Aniket Arora, your moderator for today, and I would like to thank you all for joining us. And I just want to say that your participation makes this session truly enriching. And it's so much encouraging to see young minds with us. And we're also thrilled to have with us Ms. Isha Tiwari, who is a psychologist, CBD practitioner, and relationship therapist. Today, Ms. Isha will be guiding us through practical, actionable tips on recognizing and managing stress through mindfulness, relaxation, exercises, and positive thinking. She'll also touch on the importance of balancing academics, social life, and personal growth. So let's get ready to learn some game-changing strategies. So to kick things off, let's do a quick poll. You'll see, I want to know how many of you feel stressed on an average school day. You can write on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being high. So please range yourself on how stressed do you feel on an average school day. You can type it in the chat box. Please feel free. Okay, we have an answer by Gayatri. She feels very stressed. She says 8. Mithun says 1. Anyone else? I'll repeat the question. How stressed do you feel on an average school day? From 1 to 10, 1 being not at all and 10 being very much stressed. Okay, okay. So I think, Isha, your job is pretty much easy today because we are not seeing the students are not very stressed. We're seeing 1, we're seeing 3 and 4. There are only few students who are from 6 to 10, 8. So it's going to be tough for them, tough with them.
It's okay. As the classes increases, the stress amount also increases.
Definitely, definitely. I'm sure they'll be able to use these tips and advices in other
Yeah.
fields. If not, they're not stressed, if not they're feeling stressed at school, they might be somewhere else.
Yeah, there must be some kind of stress going on in the family.
Definitely.
There would be some kind of stress that could be going on in the extracurricular activities. There might be
Definitely.
some kind of stress going on into friendships. Stress is something which is very common.
It
It
is, it
can be
is.
seen when a child starts. Basically, what I know before we start, I would love to know, like to know what information these students are having, how they term the word stress, what is stress for them. I would love to know all that right now.
Okay, I would
So,
like to know.
students, any one of you,
So from the students, I would also like to
shall
know
I
how
go?
many of you feel stressed in the social environment, maybe with your friends, maybe with your relatives, in the social environment, outside your home. How many of you feel stressed? You can just raise your hand. It's okay. You don't have to use the chat box. You can raise your hand and let me know. Or thumbs up. Okay. General does feel okay. Okay. So I'm sure at
I'm
the end of
not
the
able to
session,
see
you'll
the
be
chat.
thankful to Isha for helping you with these, how to manage these stressful activities. Perfectly fine. So we have a nice audience who are active. Lovely, lovely. Trisha's does feel okay. Okay, so let me just start into saying again that for anyone new to our platform, I would just like to take a few minutes to introduce CAMP, the Knowledge and Awareness Mapping platform, which is dedicated to bridging the gap between education and real life application. Our mission is to cultivate a scientific mindset among students while nurturing your hidden talents. Beyond online session, CAMP also organizes quiz competition and exciting scientific excursions to places like CSIR, ISRO, and DRDO, allowing you to explore science in real-world setting. So if you're interested in these scientific excursions, check out the link in the chat for more info for how to reach, or you can connect with the headline numbers that I'm sharing in the chat below. I would also like to announce that currently we are having another excursion on 11th of December at the ISRO's VSSC, which is Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, which is in Trivandrum, Kerala. So if you're interested, you may get to see the museum, interact with scientists over there. It's a wonderful opportunity. Okay. Now let's welcome Ms. Isha Tiwari. I encourage all of you to stay engaged like you are, using the chat for comments, and feel free to raise questions as we go along. Ms. Isha will guide us through techniques for managing stress like mindfulness and positive thinking and show us how to integrate them into daily life. So please, can we have Isha? She may proceed with the session.
Yeah. So before I want to start, I would love to know and make this session a little bit interesting and engaging. I would love to know that from these students, what is the term stress for them? Like tension kya hai tumhare liye? What is the
Okay.
meaning of stress? Is anyone interested in letting me know what is their definition of stress? You can use the chat box as well if you're not comfortable in answering. Exams. Exams are the biggest stress. And how do you define that exam stress?
Family pressure.
I was not able to hear that. I was not able to read the chat. Exams. Okay. family pressure regarding exams or results pressure. Oh, that's nice. Anticipation.
Choosing career.
Oh, career anxiety also. So currently, is anyone interested in telling me आप इस सेशन में क्या सीखना चाहते हैं?
I'd like
Oh,
to
that's
mention
stress
that,
for you.
Isha, I'd like to mention that the students are on mute. And in case, if you want to connect with them, you want to um, make them speak, we can unmute them.
Yeah,
So you can let me know if
yeah,
you can
that
call
was
out
nice.
names
We can.
and we can unmute them.
Okay, I would love to call Ishika. She has
Okay, let's
messaged me
call Ishika.
personally. That's a
Okay.
direct message coming. Ishika is C, and she has told that she has result.
Okay, I'd like to connect with Ishika. Okay.
Ishika, would you be interested in talking?
You can unmute yourself and yes, okay.
Yes, I'm sure I'll be grateful for that. Hello?
Okay, what's exam stress?
Audible?
Exam result is stress for you.
Ma'am, sometimes if I got really bad marks, then I feel sometimes that I'm in family pressure, that I have to score good marks and that all.
Okay, so as a student, what are good marks for you? There's also 6HB Arthya who has raised hands. I want to know what is she stressful about.
Adya, please can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, sir. Good afternoon.
Good
So,
afternoon.
stress can be defined as a state of worry or a mental tension caused by a different situation. It may be like for exams, studies,
Okay.
marks, results, etc.
Ada, that's really nice of you. But I want to know what is stress for you. अभी आपको किस बात का stress हो रहा है?
Like studies, exams.
Studies or exams? Okay.
Yeah.
And there is Syed Ahmed. उन्होंने लिखा है to be with friends, career choosing, to have interest in sports. Oh, there's a lot of stress in these young students. Okay. सो मुझे आप लोगों के थ्रू इतना आइडिया लगा है कि आपको एग्जाम्स फैमिली प्रेशर स्टूडेंट्स फ्रेंड्स के साथ घूमना करियर को चुनना इन सब का स्ट्रेस है और आज के कंटेंट में हम लोग यही चीज डिस्कस करेंगे कि बेसिकली स्ट्रेस क्या होता है सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेस एक फिजियोलॉजिकल रिस्पॉन्स है आपने कभी हंटर्स और गैदरर्स के बारे में सुना जो पुराने टाइम में होते थे किसी ने हंटर्स और गैदरर्स के बारे में सुना है यू कैन टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स आल्सो और यू कैन रेज हैंड्स
Okay, there are a few of them.
अटैक होने वाला है अब कुछ अलग अटैक होने वाला है क्लास 6 ओके दे राइटिंग द चैप्टर्स कौन से चैप्टर्स में हंटर्स और गैदरर्स थे सो बेसिकली जब आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू द हिस्ट्री बिहाइंड द स्ट्रेस जब ह्यूमन एवोल्यूशन चल रहा था एंड देयर वर हंटर्स एंड गैदरर्स दे ऑलवेज वो ऑन द लुकआउट अलर्ट मोड पे थे कि उनके अटैक हो सकता है एंड दैट वाज बिकॉज हमारा फ्रंटल लोब जो हमारे दिमाग के आगे का हिस्सा होता है वो इतना डेवलप नहीं हुआ था कि वो डिसीजन ले पाए तो इट्स ऑलवेज रिगार्डिंग स्ट्रेस इज ऑलवेज रिगार्डिंग कि हमें किसी चीज से भागना है और जब हम भागते हैं तो हम खाली 2 या 3 रिस्पॉन्स देते हैं दैट इज ईदर टू फाइट सपोज करो कि आपके आगे एक डॉग आ गया जिन लोगों को डॉग से डर लगता है वो एकदम से फ्रीज हो जाते हैं या फिर कहीं दूर भागते हैं, एंड उनके लिए वो स्ट्रेस। जिन लोगों का जिन लोगों को होता है कि नहीं, आई वांट टू फाइट माय फियर्स, मुझे ये चीज के ऊपर वर्क करना है, दे विल गो इनटू द फाइट मोड। एंड देयर इज अनदर मोड दैट इज नोन एज कुछ नहीं करना, बस खड़े हो जाना। These are the common responses when you give towards a particular stressful situation. So, the story behind is कि हमारा हाइंड ब्रेन जो है वो हमारे को हमेशा अलर्ट करता है कि अब कोई सिचुएशन आ रही है, कोई ट्रिगर आ रहा है, इसलिए हमारा दिमाग स्ट्रेस क्रिएट करना स्टार्ट करता है। सिंस इवोल्यूशन को इतना टाइम हो चुका है एंड हमारा फ्रंटल लोब भी बढ़ चुका है, वी आर एबल टू प्रोसेस, ओके इतनी situations near, we can work on things and we can work on stuff. That's how we actually cater to stress. Through this session, we will discuss what is stress, stress कैसे cause होता है, उसके external और internal causes क्या होते हैं, हम stress को anxiety से कैसे different करते हैं। किसी को anxiety के बारे में पता है यहाँ पे? Is anyone aware what is anxiety? Either of you can raise your hand if someone knows what is anxiety. Trisha has raised hands. Trisha Agrawal. हाँ,
Trisha, can you please unmute yourself? No, she can't hear us.
okay. No issues. So basically, we will be going through what is stress, what are the causes of stress, how do you differentiate between stress and anxiety, what are the techniques to manage stress, what are the daily tips and tricks to manage stress, and how can we actually use time management technique कि हमें stress कम होए, क्योंकि most of the students over here are having exam difficulty. We can, in the end of the session, Aniket, we can also introduce a particular person and उनसे बात कर सकते हैं कि उनको exactly किस में problem है, and I can do a demo and do the time management technique if it works. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. Can
So
all the
Adil,
students hear Isha clearly? Okay, yes. Arav, you can hear. Okay. Adil, Akshay, okay. They can hear you. Yes.
okay. So first of all, let's define what is stress. Stress is our body's natural response to a particular challenge or a pressure. अब मुझे आप में से कोई एक इंसान वॉलंटियर करो अपनी डेफिनेशन देने के लिए स्ट्रेस के बारे में, कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन जहाँ पे उनको स्ट्रेस हुआ। इज एनीवन ऑफ यू इंटरेस्टेड इन वॉलंटियरिंग? आई गेस नो वन इज।
Yes,
प्रियांशी,
Priyanshi.
प्रियांशी, कैन यू कम ऑन वीडियो एंड ऑडियो आल्सो?
Okay.
It's okay. They are quite intimidated with the strength, I guess.
I think in case if you have question or you want to connect. Okay, we have Weberby.
Right.
So Weberby, please can you
Maybe do
turn
you
on?
want to?
You can also write in the chat box also if but we would prefer that you come up on the screen and talk with us. Even if you're shy, this would help you overcome. They're just students like
fear
you.
of anxiety.
You don't have to be nervous. They're just students like you. You don't have to worry. No one's judging anyone. This is a very free platform. If you still feel shy, you can write it in the chat box.
Okay, I'll go forward.
Sure.
Sorry, sir. Actually, I'm short of time. I have
Okay.
clients. Sorry. Okay, so basically, stress is our body's response to a particular, let's say, challenge or a pressure. Like in students, when a pop-up quiz arises or some teacher calls them in front of the class, एकदम से anxiety होती है. And a person particular, yeah, I'll tell you in the end of the session. Sayyid Ahmed. So basically, when a pop-up quiz arises or there's a class test, a sudden surprise test that arises, there's three types of response that our body gives. First is freeze, other one is flight, and the next one is fight. So what is freeze response? Freeze is like हमें घबराहट होना स्टार्ट होती है क्लास टेस्ट है हमारा एकदम से सरप्राइज टेस्ट हो रहा है हमने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है एंड यू गो नाउ योर बॉडी गोज नाउ एंड यू आर लाइक in a standing position or sitting position and you are not reacting. That's the freeze response. That's the response जो हमारा एकदम से naturally reflex way में आता है. Another one is flight. You just run away, saying कि चलो bunk कर लेते हैं class. We don't want to give the paper and we are not ready to give the paper and we are not ready to fail also. So let's just fly away from this situation. Another one is you're not prepared, you know that. You're aware that okay, this will only happen and give me some fruitful results in the future. So you fight that and you give the paper, knowing that you're not prepared. These are the things which your body does on an automatic basis. That is fight, flight, and freeze response. So there are certain causes of stress. When we talk about the causes, first is the external cause. External causes में आता है आपके घर में घर वालों से प्रेशर पड़ रहा है आपको होमवर्क करना है आपको सोशल मीडिया का भी प्रेशर है एंड देयर इज अनदर थिंग व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज फोमो जिसको कहते हैं फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट अगर मैं ये नहीं करूंगी तो मैं शायद ये चीजें मिस कर लूंगी दैट इज फोमो सो दीज आर द एक्सटर्नल कॉजेज दैट इज यूज्ड in the stress and causing one of the main reason of stress. Another one is internal cause. Internal cause के अंदर majorly what happens is you're having a lot of